Did you know that women who do Pilates regularly as they age are less likely to suffer from falls, chronic pain, and injuries? They also tend to have better posture, a more toned appearance, and stronger muscles. If you're starting to feel stiff, weak, or experience pain, or just not feeling quite like yourself as you age, the anti-aging Pilates exercises that I'm going to teach you in this video can help to reverse that. I'm Alex. I'm a certified mat Pilates instructor. I'm 40 years old and I've been practicing and teaching Pilates for over 20 years. Today I'm going to teach you 8 anti-aging Pilates exercises that can help you feel strong, toned, and injury resistant. Plus, be sure to stay tuned to the end because I'm going to tell you about one common mistake that can sabotage your progress and how to avoid it. The pelvic tilt to bridge. This one is amazing for your glutes, hamstrings, and spine. You're going to want to lay down on your back, legs hip distance apart, knees bent. Tilt your pelvis back and then lift your hips off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Pause at the top and then start to roll down with control, vertebra by vertebra. Try to avoid thinking of your spine as a rigid rod. Instead, visualize it as a string of pearls. Lowering each pearl down to the mat one at a time will help you to articulate your spine, keeping it flexible, supple, and youthful. Looking for a beginner step-by-step guide to pelvic positioning? Check out my complete Beginner's Pilates program. I'll link to that below. The spine twist. This one helps to improve your posture, work your waistline, and mobilize your spine, especially if you spend a lot of time sitting. So for this exercise, you're going to want to sit up tall. Inhale to lift up taller through the spine. Exhale to twist from the waist and reach toward the toe. Then come back to center and repeat on the opposite side. With this one, you're going to want to avoid slumping in the spine. If you can't sit up straight, try bending your knees and/or sitting up on a block. The bird dog. This one is great for strengthening the core and the glutes as well as promoting balance and stability, both important for aging well. For this exercise, you're going to come down onto the mat in an all-fours position and extend opposite arm and leg. Pause and hold for a minute and then switch sides, keeping the core engaged and the hips steady. Try to avoid leaning too far to your supporting side. If you're losing balance, try lifting alternating arm and leg as you build up strength and balance through the trunk. The single leg stretch is a classic core Pilates exercise. It's great for building deep core strength and flattening your lower abs. For this exercise, you're going to want to draw one knee in toward the chest and extend the other leg out long. Pointing through the toes, take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, switch the legs, drawing opposite knee in toward the chest, tightening the core and keeping the chest lifted. Try to avoid looking up at the ceiling. This will strain your neck. Instead, slightly tuck your chin and look out between your inner thighs. If that's too challenging, rest your head down on the mat. Sideline leg lifts are amazing for improving pelvic stability and strengthening your glutes and thighs. For this exercise, you're going to want to lay down on your side body, propping your head up on your hand or your outstretched arm. Point the toes, stabilize down through the lower leg, and lift and lower the top leg with control. Try to avoid rocking around in the torso. Instead, keep your core engaged, hand down on the mat for stability. Focus on control as you lift and lower the leg. Sideline leg circles. These ones are challenging, but they're incredible for strengthening the gluteus medius, that side booty area, as well as the outer thighs. You're also going to work your deep stabilizing muscles in your hips, so important as we age. For this exercise, from a sideline position, you're going to lift the top leg. With control and focus, start drawing small basketball-sized circles in the air with your big toe. Try to avoid letting your top hip roll back as you move. Instead, keep your hips stacked, one on top of the other, legs parallel. Prone pull downs. This one helps to strengthen your upper back, open the chest, and improve posture to avoid that hunched, aged look. For this one, you're going to want to lay down on your stomach, arms overhead. Take a deep inhale, lengthening through the spine, and as you exhale, pull your elbows down by your sides, lifting your chest up off the mat. For this one, you're going to want to avoid lifting your head. That'll force your neck out of alignment. Instead, keep your gaze down on the mat, ensuring your neck is in line with your spine. The roll-up. This is such a well-rounded exercise. You're going to work your upper and lower abs, as well as increasing spinal flexibility. For this exercise, lay flat down on your back, arms overhead. Take a deep inhale as you start to peel up one vertebra at a time, working your upper abs. Reach up and fold over the lower body, reaching toward the toes. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, tuck your tailbone and roll down one vertebra at a time, using your lower abdominal control to do so. Try to avoid using momentum and swinging the arms up. If you haven't got the core strength to lift off the mat with control, try gently curving the spine back into the shape of a C, lifting up and over and then rolling back into your curved spine position. So I recommend doing these exercises 3 to 5 times a week. You can sprinkle them into your day, you can add them on to existing workout routines, or you can follow along with one of my guided videos. I incorporate all these moves into many of my workouts, and I'll link to those in the description below. Okay, so here's the big mistake that I mentioned in the beginning: rushing through the movements. When you go too fast or you're moving mindlessly, you can become sloppy and miss that mind-muscle connection that makes each of these movements so effective. Pilates is really about quality over quantity, so slow it down, take your time, focus on form, core engagement, and breathing, and give your body a chance to really benefit. That's how you're going to build long-term strength, flexibility, and stability, and look and feel your best for years to come. So let me know in the comments which of these exercises you're most excited to try, and if you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to my channel. I've got hundreds of free workouts to help you move better, feel stronger, and age gracefully.